Greetings, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice. Welcome to episode 3 of season 3 of Meetings with Mugs, a podcast all about positive impacts in education. I'm broadcasting live from the studio, aka the positive place, my positive place, a place where negativity gets locked out and nothing of the such is let in. Today is the beginning of Black History Month, and I'm here to shed some light on some uncomfortable truths in Black education. While it may sound like a contradiction to positivity, the edification I'm here to provide today is with the intent to lift up the educational subgroup of our nation. The uncomfortable truth I share in this episode, like most of my shows, comes directly from research and statistics. Information that is factual and not opinionated. By the way, have I mentioned I hate opinions not based on facts? Nonetheless, stick with me throughout the show and I'll provide some enlightenment. Every February, we highlight the accomplishments of past Black educators, Black artists, Black inventors, Black legislators, and any notable Black person who has contributed to the growth of our nation. Instead, I want to illuminate the history that is currently being made as we speak. Understanding life right now is the result of history already made. Therefore, our future is dependent on what we do today. I want to call to attention the dire situation as it relates to Blacks in education presently. If you're familiar with my first book, you know that on page 30, I brought to the forefront the issue of cognitive biases based on social class. This Venn diagram illustrates a relative breakdown of the socioeconomic makeup of our nation. Within this breakdown, it should be noted how differently people in the upper class think from people in the lower class. But allow me to dig deeper into why this is important in Black education. It's a known fact that Blacks have the highest rates of incarceration in our nation. Cognitive biases, automatic thoughts, and the realization that many of these people did unacceptable things that landed themselves there are the reasons for this statistic. But out of a population that makes up only 13.7% of our nation, Blacks make up nearly 40% of incarcerated individuals. Now let me push that a little further for you into the educational realm. The demographic of students with the highest rates of major discipline in schools are Blacks. The majority of students who live in poverty are, can you guess? That's right, Blacks. And the students who are causing the major discipline issues are the ones living in poverty. In addition, based on research, Black males are more likely to be given major consequences. Now let's transition over to the educators themselves. In my newest book, Agent of Change, set to be released March 22nd, I stress Black men account for only 1.3% of educators nationwide. You know what else is interesting? Of the 33% of public schools classified as predominantly Black, only 9% of the school leadership in these schools are represented by Blacks. These two statistics bring the uncomfortable truth full circle back to cognitive biases and automatic thoughts. And let me express, these facts and statistics are current. Can you say diversity? These statistics are not from a time that predates civil rights when DEI was introduced. This is during the time of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I get it. The removal of DEI is aimed at removing divisive rhetoric. But here it is. Equity is being taken off the table. Nonetheless, the numbers under DEI have been so dire for Black students, the removal of preference will undoubtedly enhance and exacerbate these statistics. Now that's a prediction, not a fact. Listen, I'm not saying all Blacks don't deserve to be in jail. And I'm not saying all black students don't deserve major consequences, but they sure are getting plenty of preferential treatment in those areas. And again, black people are the third largest population in this country, representing only 13.7%. The range of population from 1 to 3 are Caucasian, Hispanic, then black. But the discipline rates work in reverse from 3 to 1, black, Hispanic, then Caucasian. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just pointing out clear-cut statistics and disparities. In education, we do right by all students. Just because your cultural way of thinking and behavior varies from the students you are entrusted with doesn't mean they are always wrong. They are just different by perspective. Or perhaps they haven't been given the guidance they need to succeed socially. Now, let me transition into special education. Because spending on DEI has halted, it now affects students with disabilities. That's the inclusion part. Schools across the nation are currently not able to spend money on the resources these students need to be successful. That is a fact. Oh, and guess what? According to the National Center for Education Statistics, blacks come in a very close second to Native Americans, with 17% of the black population serviced under the Individuals with Disabilities Act, IDEA. As we just saw reported this week, our nation's report card shows a decline from pre-pandemic education. But this report, compared to the previous report in 2022, shows a decline in reading, but an incline in math. But my point is, if we begin limiting another subgroup of our nation, how in the world are they going to be successful? Your honest thoughts on this, please. Give them to me. Help me out. Well, as always, what is in my cup of positivity? In today's cup is the message of embracing the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. Embrace what is true and not misinformed opinions. Oftentimes, we don't like the ugly facts and statistics of this life. In so many instances, the ugly traits we hold within ourselves are the cause for such statistics. But you should embrace those negative qualities in order to work on a better you. Remember, a better you as an educator will result in a better student. Better students will result in a better society. And a better society results in a brighter world. So let the light take over and drive out the dark ugliness within you. It's time to start making positive impacts. Next week, I will again highlight some Black history that is taking place. I'll be interviewing Dr. Cecil Shy, a gentleman who is making some remarkable strides in Black education. I promise you don't want to miss this interview. But before you tap out, check out these messages from my podcast sponsors.
Hello guys, my name is Ray DeBlanc. I'm the owner and psychotherapist here at the Shrink Gym, 9700 Alameda Genoa Road, Suite 201. Here we have a little bit of both gym and therapy. So if you want to come in and get you a workout in, we're here for that. If you want to come in and get you some psychotherapy, I'm here for that also. Beautiful thing about our gym is that, whenever you do get engaged in psychotherapy, you have free access to the gym. So come, let's get our mind and let's get our body right.
How you guys doing? My name is Jeremy Miller. I'm a degree certified personal trainer. I've been in the industry for the last 15 years. So coming soon, I'm going to be launching some hybrid boot camps. That's going to come with an app. Also a live boot camp that you'll be able to come and work out alongside me. I would love to have you. Please get my information. Inbox me for more information. It's coming to you soon.
Until next time, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice, Have a great week.